Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring one of the most celebrated works in art history, Girl with a Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer. Known as the Mona Lisa of the North, this painting captivates viewers with its simplicity, beauty, and mystery. Let's unravel its secrets together. This masterpiece, painted around 1665, belongs to the Dutch Golden Age, a period marked by immense cultural and artistic flourishing. Vermeer, known for his meticulous attention to detail and mastery of light, created just 34 known works in his lifetime, and this is arguably his most famous. Let's begin with the focal point, the girl herself. She's not a conventional portrait subject. Unlike commissioned portraits of the time, this painting doesn't depict a wealthy patron or aristocrat. Instead, she's an anonymous figure, and her identity remains a mystery. Some art historians suggest she could have been Vermeer's daughter, a servant, or even a purely fictional muse. What makes her so compelling is her expression. Her parted lips suggest she's about to speak or has just spoken, drawing the viewer into the moment. Her wide eyes gaze directly at us, creating an intimate connection. This sense of immediacy is rare in traditional portraiture, where subjects often appear composed and detached. Now, let's take a closer look at her clothing. She wears a blue and yellow turban, an unusual choice in 17th century Dutch fashion. Turbans were not typical attire for women in Vermeer's time, especially in Delft, where he lived. Instead, they were considered exotic and may symbolize the growing influence of trade and cultural exchange during the Dutch Golden Age. Her yellow jacket, with its soft highlights, is painted with Vermeer's characteristic attention to fabric and texture, but it lacks elaborate detail, keeping the focus on her face. And then, of course, there's the pearl. This single ornament lends the painting its name and its iconic status. Look at how Vermeer captures the essence of the pearl with just a few brush strokes. It's not highly detailed, yet it glows with an almost supernatural light. Pearls were a symbol of wealth and purity in Vermeer's time, but they were also associated with femininity and sensuality. This adds another layer of depth to her enigmatic persona. One of the most striking features of this painting is the stark black background. It's completely devoid of detail, which was unconventional for Dutch portraiture at the time. This void enhances the girl's presence, making her almost luminous, as if she's emerging from the darkness. It also gives the painting a timeless quality, removing any indication of a specific place or time. Light is the lifeblood of Vermeer's art, and Girl with a Pearl Earring is no exception. Notice how the light falls gently on her face, illuminating her skin and creating soft shadows. The contrast between light and shadow, known as chiaroscuro, adds depth and dimension, making her appear almost three-dimensional. Her eyes, lips, and the pearl itself seem to catch the light in just the right way, drawing our attention to these key elements. Vermeer's technique is masterful. He likely used a camera obscura, a device that projects an image onto a surface, to achieve such precise proportions and lighting effects. While this doesn't diminish his skill, it shows how he combined art and technology to create works that feel both lifelike and otherworldly. During Vermeer's time, art was deeply influenced by the Dutch Golden Age's prosperity and trade networks. Exotic fabrics, objects, and influences from around the world found their way into Dutch homes, and we see hints of that in the girl's attire and the painting's aesthetics. This wasn't just a portrait, it was a celebration of beauty, mystery, and global interconnectedness. But who was she? Scholars continue to debate her identity. Some believe she was one of Vermeer's children. He had 11 in total, while others think she was a maid or assistant. Another theory is that she's an idealized figure, meant to represent universal beauty rather than a specific person. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. In the end, what makes Girl with a Pearl Earring so captivating is its simplicity and mystery. Vermeer invites us to engage with the girl as if she's alive, her gaze, her subtle expression, her luminous presence. The painting transcends its era, speaking to something timeless and universal. Thanks for joining me on this journey into one of art history's greatest treasures. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. What painting should we explore next? I'll see you in the next video.